Indigo stars.
Hey guys, it's Lisa, and today I want to make a video that is about my vampire roleplays. They're by far my favorite type of roleplays or videos to make, personally, and I've gotten the most positive response on them, which is amazing, and I'm really thankful for it. And I wanted to talk a bit about how it came to be that I started making these, and how I'm going forward, what's in store for the future. Also kind of recap the story so far. First roleplay that I did, which was the Malkavian one, I kind of wanted to make just a regular vampire roleplay video. And I kind of had the idea to make a True Blood inspired one. I had the idea of using glamoring, or what's the type of hypnosis if you haven't seen the series, and incorporate that into a roleplay. Like add in some sound effects maybe, and just go crazy with that. But as I was getting ready to make the roleplay and get the video set up and did my makeup and my clothing, when I was doing my makeup I kind of went nuts with it, and I did like the black trippy eyeshadow look. And if you've ever played Vampire the Masquerade, which if you haven't already you should go do that, then you might recognize Jeanette as one of the most prominent Malkavian vampires in the games, who also has a similar eye makeup look. And I didn't do it really on purpose because like I said, I was going for a True Blood look basically, but I guess I got kind of inspired, and once I had that makeup look going and I'd set up the camera and I pressed record, Alicia kind of came to life. I didn't really I had no script to speak of. It's all improv. All of my videos are, by the way. I've never used a script, and it just kind of happened, I guess. She just kind of came to life like that. Her mannerisms, her speech patterns, the things she says, the story overall. I'm sorry about any voices in the background, by the way. That's my brother and his friend. And I could ask him to keep it down, but I don't want to ruin their date night. Yeah, so I had recorded it, and it's a minor editing, and I wasn't really sure if I should upload it at all. So what I did, I uploaded it and put it on hidden or private, I suppose. And I showed it to a few friends who all said that I should upload it, and that was pretty cool. So I did, and I got an overwhelming response. I got a ton of views and a ton of people saying that they loved it a lot, and that they had hopes that I would do other clans. The story of the first roleplay video with Alicia is kind of that she has captured you and taken you to her haven, where she plans to turn you into her ghoul, which is basically just a human who gets fed vampire blood every so often. And he gains a bit of power, strength, fast healing, etc., etc. And in the case of a Malkavian, probably just a tiny bit of madness. so that's basically the story for the first roleplay. You meet Alicia and she makes you a ghoul. And after that I kind of went crazy with the idea. I started out just wanting to make at least one roleplay for every clan, I suppose. But it kind of evolved into me wanting to make actually an encompassing storyline. And I've got most of it worked out in my head. And the second one that I made was the Tremere roleplay. And that is about you, the viewer, going to meet with Tremere in their chantry and to trade them something which isn't specified. It could be something really powerful, it could be another vampire or human maybe, or who knows, or an object. You'll find out sometime. And it's expressed that this meeting that you have is going to be pretty lucrative because you are gaining knowledge about thaumaturgy. And thaumaturgy is the Tremere's blood magic and the most guarded knowledge, I suppose. So the fact that you're getting some of that, it's pretty special. And I actually haven't come up with a name for the Tremere character. So if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I can see if I can use one of them. The last one that I did last week actually is the Toreador one. It's the third and last one so far that I have uploaded. And that one was kind of a spur of the moment thingy because I had just gotten my contact lenses in, and those lenses, that order came with a free mask. So I figured if I'm gonna make a roleplay and I'm going to be wearing a mask, which clan would that be? Well, it was pretty obvious that was gonna be a Toreador. You meet at a masquerade ball, and it seems like Celine, which is this Toreador vampire, has spotted you, sensed you, and came over for a chat, but it becomes apparent quite quickly that she's completely entranced by you, by your beauty, on account of you being an artist as well. And she asks you if she can embrace you. And the fact that you don't really know whether you, the viewer, knows what embracing actually means is left in the middle of it. And the story there ends with you being, well, drained dry, embraced, and eventually turned into Celine's child. So far we've got a Malkavian who makes a ghoul, a Tremere who shares some of their thaumaturgy knowledge, and a Toreador who makes another kindred. And all these stories are going to be intertwined completely. At least, that's the plan. I can tell you a bit about what's going on forward. I've actually recorded another roleplay, and I'm planning to release it probably around Halloween-ish. Like a week before something, next week. And this is about Bruria. Cool. we meet in a bar, and she voices her concern over the fact that someone has traded Tremere for knowledge of thaumaturgy. So obviously the word has gotten around town, people are starting to know about it, started to get worried, started speculating on, what's being offered, who's going to have this knowledge. So obviously a lot is going on in Kindred Society in my storyline. As far as things going forward, I really want to make a Vantrue roleplay soon, which is probably going to be one of Celine's, the Toreador's elders, or someone she gets orders from and reports to, who has sent her to this masquerade ball where someone has been embraced. And you'll find out if this embrace was completely Leo or not. Is that something in works? As far as triggers go, I'm planning some paper, maybe typing sounds for that one, since we'll be in an office type setting. And I'm also planning, of course, another Alicia Malkavian video. And I have most props that I want, but I'd ordered a wig like a month ago, but it hasn't arrived yet. Which is the reason why it's been delayed, so I might opt to record the entire thing without the wig, and the next one will include the wig, but I'm not really sure. I might want to wait another week at least. But we'll see, but one is coming for sure. And what I have planned for that one is that her ghoul, comes back to report on the situation. Because despite their madness, Malkavians are still pretty interested in what goes on in this society, of course. What I thought about is that you might be wounded from trying to infiltrate and do some eavesdropping. So that could be a lot of personal attention, and maybe me or Alicia treating your wounds with bandages and cleaning them. So sounds like that, and maybe some water sounds from cleaning and stuff like that. I think that could be neat. And something that's also been highly requested is Nosferatu roleplay. Well, I really want to do one, but as you can see, I'm not sure how to put that nicely, but I don't really look like Nosferatu. Like, I don't think so, at least. So the idea for that one is that I film myself from behind, cloaked in the shadows, typing away on my computer, so that I would have a lot of typey sounds. Kind of resembling the first time you meet Mitnick in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, where he's typing away trying to hack some sort of official network. And this roleplay could be about the Nosferatu getting involved and trying to dig up some dirt about the whole situation. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been planning for the roleplays. I would love if I got some feedback from you guys. What do you think about the story so far? What are your ideas about what I just talked about? Do you have any ideas of your own? Some other clans that could be incorporated, some roleplays, some storylines, plot twists, anything. I would love to hear it from you. Yeah, that's basically it for now, I think. Oh, I do have to say a big thank you for all my new subscribers. I've gotten like 500 now, like 504. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. I'm so thankful for every single one. it came at a bit of a bad timing with my personal situation and all, but I do plan to make a lot more videos going forward. I'm not exactly sure what to do as like 500 subscriber special or celebration, but I did get a request for a Q&A video. If you want to ask me any questions, please feel free to do so in the comments and tell me it's for the Q&A, and then I'll make a separate video answering all you guys' questions. If that's something you like. I mean, I might get like no questions at all, but yeah, I thought that could be a bit fun. Anyway, I'm sincerely sorry for the horrible quality and all the cuts and everything, but I still hope that was at least a bit interesting. And thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys very soon.